Okay, so so yesterday I posted the two-step post, and it has been like chumming the waters. It really has. So I know that that is an item that is very hot for people. Okay, let's make sure okay, yeah, and so I know that it's a super hot item for folks, and it's a big deal, and because let me see. Do I have it pulled up here? I'm gonna pull this up in the background while we go, and I'm gonna talk through everything. But this is very very cool. And in the meantime, we'll just walk through this. So all I did was come in here. I talked about this yesterday. I left a lot of this the same. Their PDF, this freebie that they're going to get, is going straight to their inbox, and it's simple on its way to your inbox kind of thing. And then I'm going to put kind of got a button here, change, get your hands on the full library of cardiology sheets now. And honestly, since I'm just going to give them access to the cardiology sheets now, I'm just going to do, I'm going to actually, I'm going to change this because here's the thing. I want to do just the cardiology sheets, but in the course itself, let's see, in the course itself, so we got that. Okay, let's come over here to memberships. I've already created like the full suite of libraries, full suite of stuff, and I don't want to go back and redo it just yet. And that's might sound silly, but on the same token, I just want to get this out there. I want people to go, oh, dude, that's awesome. All right, cheat sheets for NREMT. I don't have a fancy little picture on it or nothing, but I'm going to promote it that way. Is look, I just want to get this content in your hands as quickly as possible, and while we build this. And so they're going to see this. So I'm going to put it down for $47. I'm going to bump it up just a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch this in a way. I'm going to say, here's cardiology alone. This is the way each and every one of these sections will be laid out, with some minor differences with like clinical judgment, because that's a different piece. And then you see all these are coming soon, except for the disease process cheat sheets. So right now, they're going to get this without a doubt. Okay. And so what they see will be this. Right, so simplistic pathophysiology tells them just really simple in plain lingo, which is a common problem in EMS, is people sometimes get into the business and they don't really learn the language. So this right here will give them a very simplistic, in plain English set of information. This walks them through their patient assessment and the common findings, some questions they need to use and what they normally find, the mnemonics of signs and symptoms, allergies. So I'm just going through, and this is based on the national guidelines of, that's it. So they're going to get supportive care, right? So aortic dissection, there's really not a lot for them to do other than transport. But they're going to have 14 of these or 13 of these right off the bat. So those right there by themselves, if you sold them for $7 a piece, that's over $100, and I'm going to sell it to them for $47. But what I'm also going to pitch it is they're going to get the entire they're going to get everything for $47 right now only, because basically in exchange for their the inconvenience of not having all of these other things in here. But you can see that this will be extremely valuable to them. Like, they could look at this and go, $47, dude, absolutely, yes, give it to me. And so that's what we're going to do. Is these are the sections. So a lot of this stuff is built that way. But as far as the page, I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to build out I'm going to do a quick script for this, and I will show you what I'm doing. Well, let me send there we go. And so I already kind of have a format that I like to use, which is, you have to call it out. Congratulations on grabbing your copy of the myocardial infarction quick reference sheet, and just kind of a little bit of, you want to hook them, right? Hook and give them a little bit of information, and then kind of coming back here with extra meat and potatoes. So it's the hook, which is quick reference sheet, is designed to help aspiring EMS professionals have something in their hands to quickly reference to identify simple pathophysiology. So I'm listing out the items that are in this piece, which anyone who's looking at this goes, oh, this is exactly what I need for registry exam. Common assessment findings, questions to ask for this type, because I've had that come up a lot. Different mnemonics to use for quick recall, and the standard treatment plans based on national guidelines, which is huge because so many places only teach their students to the state level stuff or their local protocols, and that's not it. And then, so you kind of give them a quick, hey, here's what it is. Now here's kind of what this is what's included with what you just got. And then a little bit about me. My goal is to get this information to your hands as quickly as possible. That being said, I want to offer you something. This is a little so it's only be available until I finish building these out. Right now, I'm building these out for all chapters covered on the registry exam. I say registry exam because that's kind of like, okay, ooh, what's he bringing to us now? Right. So right now, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna stop and share my screen here. So it'll be like okay. Share my screen with you, and then what I'm going to do there, and this is a great way for you to do something for yourself. I'm going to, so I've got the script going here. Let me pull this down here because I'm going to record this here in just a second. Okay, and what I want to show you will be this: is we'll take this. I'm going to put them together, obviously. So I'll cut this, and it'll be a quick, little, simple edit. But I'm going to come over here and show them this. I'm going to say, this is what you're going to get access today. These are completed. They don't have the fancy graphics such as this one, right? They don't have, but they will eventually have those. But I want to make sure I get that information for you. But there will be all of these items, so aortic dissection. So they're going to look more like this for now, but you have the content, you have the material in your hands. And so that's kind of where I'm going to approach it. So they're going to get 13 of these right off the bat. And then I'm just going to show them what they're going to get. So they're going to get these right now. But because they go ahead and join and purchase, I'm going to go ahead and give them access to all of these other areas. And I put these up here specifically because these are the areas that are on the registry exam of based on their categories. Okay, so just kind of like things to think about, but give them a preview of what's inside. That's always a really good idea. And then come back over and say, and your call to action for this one is click the link below, or click the link above, because this one will be, I'm gonna have it above. So click the link above and grab your copy. Go ahead and grab private access, exclusive access to this now before it runs out, because I'm going to be building it out this week. So I wanted to kind of give you a backdoor, behind the scenes look on that too of what I'm doing there, because this is huge. Now, mind you, I'm not going for pretty. Please get rid of the perfectionism, because And I know there's tools that we like to use, like Group Track, and tools break down sometimes. Cars break down sometimes. Don't mess with that stuff. I mean, if it's broken, don't mess with it. If it complicates and slows you down, don't use it. Just go manual. And then as you kind of get your feet and kind of get leveled off a bit, then you can kind of break it down a little bit. But I would also encourage you to think long term of maybe if you need to keep doing this and keep going, keep going, keep going, and you're only working a few hours a day doing this, and then you hire somebody once you get enough going to come back and clean this up and make it look really pretty, that kind of thing. Or hire someone to get into Group Track for you and make all the connections work so that you can make your job even easier. And so that's just a mindset thing. Your job is to get money, you to be the character, right? The person who's out there looking at this and going through this. Got to make money, right? You have to make money if you want a business. And in fact, most people that I've ever discussed with, and even me in the past, I can tell you this right now, me in the past, where my wife didn't support me in what I was doing, is because I had money going out and nothing coming in. But the moment you start making money and you have money coming in, it's like, well, it's making money. Then they actually come on board and start wanting to help too. So go make some freaking money. Get it done. All right. Talk to you guys later.